Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Rockbridge Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. We're at Rockbridge High School for the Columbia tournament. It's been a fantastic 3 days of baseball, and it's all coming down to these semifinals. And we've got a couple of good ones here for you. We've got Nixa taking on Francis Howell. Francis Howell kind of getting in there late. And 2-1, got in with some runs, and Nixa 3-0. Playing some really good baseball in this tournament. Beat Jackson the other day very well. Pretty good, actually. And so, I mean, Nixa was playing here in this Rockbridge tournament and beat Eureka, beat Jackson, beat Rockbridge. They played some fantastic baseball over the last few days. Howell, the same. They did drop one to Staley. Staley High School. We saw Staley, and I mean, that's a pretty good baseball team. Hopefully I don't get blown away here. I'm trying to keep my papers from going everywhere. We got umpires, and we've got baseball, and we're going to have some fun here today. These are two teams we have ranked in our top 10. Nixa we have ranked at number 5, Francis Howell at number 9 in the Class 6 poll. And I think this could be, it's a possibility, because you're in District 6 with Nixa, you're in District 4 with Francis Howell. I mean, this is possibility of a couple teams meeting in the Final Four in Springfield, Missouri. You will have 1 playing 2, 3 playing 4, so these teams will play different teams in the quarters and then may even match up, first and foremost. Either way, we got a little bit of a preview. Our second semifinal today, you want to hang around for it. It's 3:30-ish. This one should be getting started here at about pretty close to on time at 1 o'clock. But our second game of this semifinal, before we get to the championship game, is going to feature the Staley Falcons taking on the Willard Tigers, another dandy for you. So we're excited about this, bringing it to you. We're going to get to our starting lineups and our defense here shortly. We'll make sure we're going to get what's going on. Got umpires coming out. Everybody's kind of finishing up their warm-ups. It's kind of a little different feel with the tournament piece going on here. And got a 3-man crew. I love that. How we doing, fellas? So I like to see the 3-man crew for those purposes. And we've got, so the coaches, they told us a 1 o'clock start. This game's going to be featuring some guys on that are heading to the next level and going to be getting it done. Offensively, Francis Howell being led by the senior, Brady Tanner. Brady Tanner's been really on a tear. He always gets kind of a slow start. But Brady Tanner is hitting .404, slashing 483 on base and a .673 slug. He's got 28 RBI. Scored 16 runs, 2 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. Man, this young man is just whacking the baseball everywhere. And Nixa, we're just getting to know Nixa a little bit here. As we haven't seen them. We're going to be seeing this team pretty soon, though. Next week, actually, we're going to travel down to Kickapoo. COC conference game of the week. Love that. Adam McKnight Now, Adam McKnight, he's leading this team 476, 560 with a 1.4. He's slugging 841. We'll put it that way, folks. 1,400 OPS. He's got 2 doubles, a triple, 5 home runs. This guy's got some pop. He's also the starting quarterback for that football team that is a juggernaut of a football team as well. So this young man has the leadership. He's got the pop. He's got a lot going on for him with this team here. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, when you get players like this, it's always, to me, who's going to is he going to do it on the football field, or is he going to stick with baseball? I'm sure it'll get fleshed out as we continue to walk through this. After, you know, I think he's a junior. I'm going to have to check that out, but I think McKnight's just a junior, so I'm going to check a couple things here, folks, and make sure. That's why I'm jumping into the computer as we're setting up, getting ready. We're going to get to some starting lineups here and for you in just a moment. And Francis Howell, as we said, you know, we're going to see Shake Speckert on the mound. We'll be looking forward to that. I think he's just a junior. But Brady Tanner headed to Indiana State University, famous for being the home of Larry Bird, and a couple of big-time pitchers. We're going to see some from Nixa on the senior side. Again, young team led by a lot of juniors and sophomores, and that's the thing about Nixa. It's so interesting is the fact that they are so young, and we're going to see this team really, I think, making a push for the next couple years, and I think they have a chance to make some noise this year as well, because they're just that good. They're just that good. Adam McKnight, our friend Kevin Mulder from Prep Baseball, he's got him ranked number 5 in the state. His buddy, they're both juniors, Cameron Miller, headed to Texas Christian. So there you go. Looks like we're getting the officials taken care of here. And Nixa is going to be the home team. Francis Howell, we're getting a look here. A.J. Jones, my crew in the van. We're used to doing our little, I'm going to do this real quick as we head up. Folks, Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. If you want to know more about Red Earth Productions, you can go to redearthprod.com. We're more than just a production company. We do a lot of brand marketing. If you're looking for some production work, we'd be happy to work with you, help you in whatever your project needs. So just check us out, contact us, and we'd be happy to talk to you. My crew in the trailer, my crack staff, our director, engineer, Drew Klutz, and bringing you the pictures, also our social manager, taking care of all the information that gets out to you, Lauren Klutz. So they do a great job, can't do it without them. Let's get the starting lineups here as we get going and head into this game. For the Francis Howell Vikings, leading off, number 1, A.J. Jones. In the 2-hole, number 5, Jack Bogard. In the 3-hole, number 10, Brady Tanner. And in the 4-hole, number 9, Eli Miller. In the 5-hole, number 12, Shake Speckert. In the 6 hole, number 17, Chase Craddock. In the 7 hole, number 8, Chase Rogers. In the 8 hole, number 21, Laird Van Siever. And in the 9 hole, number 7, Carson Stipes. And as the Nixa Eagles are getting ready to take the field, we'll get the defensive Well, before we do that, we'll do this. Today's game presented by our good friends over at Kilo Gear. And we'll wear my Kilo Gear today. Always build strength in every move. Y.B.M 10 promo code. Use it. Get 10% off. The next evolution in micro-weighted training, doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Go to kilogear.com. Hey, you won't regret it. Defensively for the Eagles on the mound, Logan Wallace, a freshman, folks. We've got a freshman starting here for the Nixa Eagles. Behind the plate, Rowan Johnson. At first base will be Grady Eoff. And in second base, Miller McCoy. Third base, Wyatt Mabe. In shortstop, Cameron Miller. Center field, Adam McKnight. And he is flanked in right field by Wyatt Francis. And in left field by Zane Stewart. That's the defensive positioning there for this squad. It's going to be some fun. First semifinal. The last time we saw this Howell Vikings team was against the Edwardsville Tigers in the border battle, and they had some struggles defensively. They weren't probably as efficient. They scored some runs. They scored 4 runs. They lost 6-4 to the Tigers. And as we said, we're getting ready to see Nixa for the first time. We'll see him again on Thursday of next week. You might want to tune into that one. Kickapoo Chiefs, nice throw by Johnson. Johnson's a heck of a catcher. Big-time backstop there. Big physical kid behind the plate. And here we go from Columbia, Missouri. A.J. Jones climbs in the box. The freshman on the mound. That's a bold move, Cotton. And that's ball one. Jones with good speed at the top of this order takes another ball. It's 2-0. On deck is Jack Bogart, sophomore. Last year broke through as a freshman, starting at shortstop. Strike one. And here he's back leading this team in the infield, and it's a big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom just fell out of that pitch. Good off speed from the freshman. Wallace. Curveball gets him looking for out number 1. Jack Bogard to the plate. Another curveball. Strike one. I think that's what we're going to see. This young man on the mound as a freshman doesn't look like he's just a big physical kid, but he's got pretty good control of that curveball, and the fastball is sneaky fast when you got that kind of spin, and you can work off the off speed. It keeps guys off balance and can be very effective. Curveball misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is low. 2-2. Wind blowing pretty good here today. It's probably about, it's whipping those flags pretty good. We got about a 15-mile-an-hour wind left to right. And a little flare to the shortstop. Miller under it. And as you can see, that ball kept being blown back to the right. As Miller, I think pop flies are going to be tough today. 2 outs. Tanner at the plate. Off the end of the bat, another one for Miller. Out number 3. So a 1-2-3 for the freshman, Logan Wallace. We head to the bottom of the first. Francis Howell 0. Nixa coming up. All right, folks, get our starting lineups here for Nixa. Game presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10 to get 10% off your purchase. All right, here we go. Nixa leading off, number 24, Wyatt Francis. In the 2-hole, number 8, Adam McKnight. In the 3-hole, number 11, Wyatt Mabe. In the 4-hole, number 12, Cameron Miller. In the 5-hole, number 5, Miller McCoy. In the 6-hole, number 16, Grady Off. In the 7-hole, number 14, James Dernberger. In the 8-hole, number 2, Rowan Johnson. And in the 9-hole, number 18, Zane Stewart. Defensively for the Vikings, Shake Speckert on the mound. Saw him at a prep baseball event. Good fastball. Ticks up in velocity. We're going to see him pitch in the contest for the first time. Just seen him in some showcase stuff so far. Eli Miller behind the plate. Eli Miller's an interesting story, and we'll talk about that through the game here. Carson Stipes at first. Brady Tanner at second. Jack Bogart at short. Chase Rogers at third. A.J. Jones in center, and he's flanked by Chase Craddock in right field and Laird Van Siever in left field. All right, here we go. So it's definitely a tale of two different pitchers here today. Shake Speckert with more of a power pitcher. We'll see who breaks through first. And that is ball one. Beautiful, bright morning, afternoon actually. It's 1 o'clock. It's about 62 degrees. Sun's warmed us up a little bit. 2-0. After all the rain. And that's a strike at the knees. Good fastball. So 3 straight fastballs from Speckert. Another fastball misses in. 3-1. The Nixa Eagles from the COC conference, and that's back up the middle. Fastball was up in the zone, and Francis just stayed short to it, banged it back up the middle for a leadoff single. Adam McKnight, 5 home runs. We saw that already on the season. Big physical kid from the right side. See why he plays quarterback too, right? That's ball one. Get the ball up in the air going into right field, and it could travel out of here. 2-0. That's a pretty stiff breeze. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Big cut on the fastball. It's even at 2. On deck is Y.B.M. He's having a good season. That ball is fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it again here. I like the little extra. He's got that. He's choked up on the bat there. Speckert steps off, asks Miller to come out. Might be having trouble seeing the signs. Guys, it's always better to get on the same page. They get a little extra choke up on this one. So he's just trying to get the ball in play here. Oh, and he takes a big swing. Good slider. I mean, that ran way away from McKnight for out number 1. So the strikeout brings up Mabe. Mabe on the season hitting .394. He's getting on base pretty well. He's also slugging .545 from the left side. Fastball up in the air. Jones is under it. Center field makes the catch for out number 2. First pitch swinging. And that brings up Miller. Cameron Miller. Heading to Texas Christian University. That's TCU, the Horned Frogs. Met this young man at the good off speed. Good slider from Speckert there. Way out in front, strike 1. Met him at the PBR preseason All-State Invitational. Another slider right in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2. And got a chance to talk with Mr. Miller. Enjoyed the conversations. Got a quick interview with him and talked some baseball. Pleasant young man. And that is going to die in the wind and caught for out number 3. We head to the top of the second inning, still no score. All right, folks, today's game presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Go to kilogear.com. Check out their great line of apparel and weighted material. Get 10% off when you use the Y.B.M 10 promo code. All right, here we go. We got our first player spotlight presented by Youth Baseball Midwest, the young pitcher Logan Wallace. When I talked with Coach Hughes about him before it started, there isn't a lot of information. Just he's making his first start as a pitcher, so there isn't anything that way. And so that's it. that's what we got so far. The freshman making his first start, and guess what? You get Francis Howell for your trouble. Oh, yeah. But he had a good 1, 2, 3 in the first. He's got Eli Miller here, who bangs one up the middle. He stays hot. Eli Miller swinging a hot bat. Leadoff single here in the second. Brings up Shake Speckert, the pitcher, hitting for himself. He's also will stay in the game as the DH, so anybody we see coming after that, Speckert will still be in the game hitting as the DH. High school rule that way. Kind of followed the Otani rule, right? Speckert lines one into right field, and the courtesy runner for Miller stops at second. Number 3, that is Blake Schiller, the courtesy runner. So back-to-back singles here to start this second inning. Nobody out. Chase Craddock now from the left side looking to do some damage. Squares and punches at it. Fouls it off for strike 1. That's where we see a lot of times, man, these coaches will have you bunting. There it is, puts it down. He's got good speed. He's hustling, and he's safe. He beats it out. Something happened here. Why is he out? I'm not quite sure what that call was about. So evidently he is out. We'll try and get the call for you. It did move everybody up. Nope, they put everybody back, and so that was an infraction, I think, probably running inside the line. I'm thinking that's the only thing I can see. So Chase Rogers now strike 1, also trying to get a bunt down. Coach P has gone to the cards. Last time we saw him, he was still giving the signs. He's gone to the number card. And so a double steal, and it's ball 1. Caught the freshman sleeping a little bit there. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is out of play. We'll do it again at 1 and 2. Rogers had a pretty good day at the plate in Edwardsville. We saw him, he was playing first base there. He's at third base today. But he's put together some pretty good at-bats. I think he had a double in the game against Edwardsville off Eberlin. And that is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big spot here early in this game. And that is 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Rogers has worked the count back full after getting down 0-2. Curveball freezes him. And he's down looking for out number 2. Laird Van Siever coming to the plate. Now this was the young man that they was probably going to be behind the plate for him, but he had an accident. I think it was torn a labrum or something of that nature. It was an injury of that sort. Looks like he's back healthy, but not probably healthy enough to get back behind the plate yet. And that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Van Siever. Carson Stipes is on deck. Stays in, 2-1. Fastball is by him. 2-2. That's what's, you start sitting on that off speed that he's got, and then all of a sudden he pops that fastball by you, and you look like you're late. And that is foul. Good battle here between Wallace and Van Siever. And that is in the gap and is going to be down and to the wall. And that's going to score 2. Van Siever on his way to third base as he slides in safely with a 2-out, 2 RBI triple to open the scoring here in this first semifinal game. So that one kind of in the middle of the plate hung there, and I love that approach because Van Siever didn't try and pull that ball. He just went with it and drove it in the gap the other way. And now another line drive single by Carson Stipes. So the bottom of the order for the Howell Vikings doing some damage as Stipes drives in Van Siever, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Vikings. A.J. Jones to the plate as Coach Hughes, head coach Logan Hughes, out to a mound visit. There's no action in the bullpen, and we had the conversation, you know, and everybody's like that here at this point in this tournament. This tournament will challenge your pitching staff. And as you can see where they're at right now, it's being challenged with a freshman on the mound. And Coach Hughes, he says, we'll see what we get out of him and go from there. So in a little trouble here, and we'll see if he can get out. He's got 2 outs. He had the back-to-back singles to lead it off, got the out on the infraction from Craddock, then got Rogers looking. But Van Siever, the big hit in the inning with the triple, driving in the 2 runs, has jump-started this Vikings team. Swing and a miss by Jones. Strike 1. Stipes thought about taking second, put the brakes on, and went back to first base. And that is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off the end of the bat and going to drop in for a single. Stipes stops at second base. And the hits continue. Jack Bogard to the plate. It looks like since Miller, the Vikings have made that adjustment, sitting down on this curveball, everything except for the Stipes. Ooh. So Bogard turned a bunt. It's 2 outs. I'm a little surprised. Jones gets back in time. It is ball 1. Looked like he squared around to sack, and I was like, man, that doesn't, unless they were thinking about a double steal. He is squaring a bunt again, and that ball hit him in the box.
Got this one on video too.
One ball, 1 strike. I'm a little interesting here. Why 2 outs? Bogard squaring the bunt, and it's not like he looks like he's bunting for a hit. Is it? There's 2 outs. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he was trying to push it up past the pitcher towards the first baseman, because Yoff's over there. He is playing way back. Into center field. McKnight there and makes the catch. So they get 3, they strand 2. We head to the bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Vikings. All right, folks. Make sure you go check out Kilo Gear today. Use the promo code Y.B.M. 10 to get 10% off. Go to kilogear.com. Build strength in every move. We got our second player spotlight today for you with Mr. Shake Speckert. Now, Mr. Speckert, we saw him at the All-State Invitational, the prep baseball preseason. And this young man, he was pretty impressive there. It was, made a lot of buzz there. Mr. Speckert did. And I believe Mr. Speckert is just he is a senior. Okay, I'm looking here. No, I think I was right the first time. Yeah, just a junior. On the season so far, pitching-wise, as it is ball one, here to lead off the bottom of the second is Miller McCoy. But Mr. Speckert is 0-2 on the season, a 4.94 ERA, and that ball is outside for ball two. And 5 2/3 innings of work, and that ball is into left field. A little adventuresome out there for Chase Craddock, who is in left field. So out number one. Our player spotlight presented by Youth Baseball Midwest. Speckert also, I mean, the 7 Ks, he's got 5 walks. It's not he's got a 2.29 whip. The opponent batting average is not bad, 269. As he gets 1 ball, 1 strike here to Grady off the first baseman. And that is fouled back off the catcher, 1-2. But the slug, 462, a little bit big there, so you can see where he's got a little work to do. It's not awful. Looks like he just trying to find the command of the fastball and probably throwing a few more strikes. Off the end of the bat, that is spinning. Nice play by Speckert. That was a tough play with the spin, but he's able to corral it, make a nice play. So 1-3 if you're scoring at home, folks. Brings up James Dernberger, DH. We got a chance to talk with Shake Speckert at that event. If you get a chance, you can go back through our socials, either IG or X, I think maybe even TikTok. We have all those interviews we did from the prep baseball event there. And that is a ball. Now, see, the reason Blue called it, if it crosses the base paths, it is considered a pitch. So that just he just lost that one. Maybe we'll have to get that on the blooper reel. that was a tough one right there. We got a clarification on that call that was in the inning before, but what Blue said is his foot had gone fully outside the batter's box when he made contact with the pitch, and therefore is so 2 balls, no strikes to Dernberger. Therefore, when he made contact, he is out because that's illegal. Can't do that. And that's 3-0. So that is the explanation. Appreciate Blue for sharing that information. Get that to you. And that is ball 4. So gets the 2 outs and then a 4-pitch walk to Dernberger. Brings up Rowan Johnson, the catcher. Johnson on the season. Hitting 170, struggling so far on the season. And that is a strike. He has a home run and 2 doubles, so he's got some pop in that bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and that's away from Miller. 2 balls and a strike. Runner advances on the pass ball. And that is outside. 3-1. Fouls that one off. 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. See if they put the runner motion. I don't know. Don't have to, but always interesting. Tanner's holding him behind the bag there. And he misses away. And Miller trying to find the baseball. Finally gets it. And Dernberger retreats back to first base. So back-to-back walks. Puts 2 on with 2 out. And we see Zane Stewart in the 9-hole coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 2nd. At the knees for strike 1. Buckled the knees of Stewart. He just was kind of like, oh, and then dropped over for a strike. Good curveball from Speckert. He's ahead 0-2. Fastball away. 1-2. I got to find out what Hount means. H-O-U-N-T. I don't know. On the back of the jerseys. One hopper to the second baseman. Brady Tanner makes it look easy. That's 3 outs. We head to the top of the 3rd, 3-0 Howell. All right, folks, we want to thank our sponsor, Kilo Gear, for supporting Youth Baseball Midwest. Today's broadcast is presented by Kilo Gear, kilogear.com, built with doctor-designed customizable micro weights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your way. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while helping protect your joints. I've been wearing it now for, I think 3 weeks. Every day I'm out when I'm just working around doing, we're out at the venues. Heck, when I'm sitting typing, I can feel it. I've lost a couple of belt buckle sizes. That's the kind of way I look at it. I don't get on the scale much. I'm having to use the next notch on my belt buckle, which is good. So I'm burning calories working at kilogear.com. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10 to get 10% off. All right, here we go. Brady Tanner leading off in the third. Wallace back out for his third inning of work. It's ball one. That's outside. 2-0. That was a big old daddy hack from Tanner. 2 balls and a strike. Got to fix the gloves after that, definitely. And that is in the dirt. 3-1. And that misses upstairs. So Tanner with the leadoff walk here in the third. Brings up Miller. Nice job by Johnson popping, getting to that baseball. As big as Johnson, he moves very well. He popped very quickly to that baseball, not allowing Tanner, who's got good speed, to advance, and that is low again. 2-0. So Wallace in this third inning struggling to find the strike zone. And Johnson wants to go and have a chat with his young pitcher. Don't blame him. Okay, we got Tarzan in the dugout. It's funny. Oh, mercy. Seen a lot of these combats, guys swinging. And that misses in. That's 3-0. Howell with some new uniform choice here. Tops. And that misses in. So back-to-back walks. No. Yep. They do. Nixa's got a couple guys up in the bullpen over there. They're starting to work and getting themselves moving. So this could get away from him really quick. Shake Speckert trying to help himself here. Singled and scored in the second on the triple from Van Siever. Takes ball one. Johnson with a big throw back behind the runner. Miller knocking it down. I think he took it off the shin bone. He's feeling that a little bit. He walked that off. 1 ball, 1 strike to Speckert. That's outside. 2-1. So he's shown the bunt twice. We'll see if the bunt stays on. Does, and pulls back, and it's a strike. 2-2. Coach Perkins puts the guard back in his pocket, as you are where you're at now, trying to advance those runners. And he swings over the top. For out number 1. Chase Craddock to the plate. Said he stepped out of the box on that bunt attempt. See if he squares again. Nope. He is looking to swing the bat, and that's ball 1. That wind is whipping. Pulls it back. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh! Boy, Craddock turned on that. Couldn't keep it fair. That was a missile foul. Two balls and a strike, 2 on, 1 out. Wallace trying to get through this. Shows the bunt, pulls back, 3 balls and a strike. Third baseman Mabe is at the cut of the grass, along with the first baseman Eoff. He's at the cut of the grass. He's now going behind the runner. Craddock takes ball 4. So the bases are loaded. And I believe this is going to be it for Wallace as Coach Hughes is coming out. They've got activity over there in the bullpen. And it looks like this may be the end of the road for Wallace. We'll see. Coach Hughes, well, it doesn't look like he's taking the baseball, so there you go. Love that. Chase Rogers coming up, folks. Rogers has not started off. He's hitting a .184, but he's got 3 extra base hits. He's got 10 ribbies and 6 runs scored. His on base is .311. So, slow start, but an opportunity for Rogers here to break this game open. Coach Hughes, he's looking for a double play ball. And here we go. They're in at the quarters, back at double play depth for basically regular depth. They're not even, I think they're just trying to get an out at the corners and whatever they can do. Up the middle, second baseman squeezed over to second. So they're playing it on a pull side. And that misses in. 2 balls, no strikes now to Rogers. Second time through the lineup already here in the 3rd inning. We're in the 7 spot, and Rogers takes ball 3. So it's 3-0. We'll see if I don't know if I don't think Coach would give him the green light here. Hitting a .184 on the season so far. And that's a strike at the knees. And that is to the right fielder, tagging. Oh, and that's over his head. That ball carried and carried and carried. And that's going to be 2 runs as Rogers doubles. 2 RBIs, and it's a 5-0 lead. Craddock to third, base open, and that's going to be it for Wallace. Coach gave him an opportunity to get out of it. And so that's going to be it. Let's see, we got a number 9 coming in to the game. I'm going to grab that. Let me see here. I'm going to get the card here. Number 9 is Gage Ellison coming in to pitch here for this squad. Let's see if we got something on Mr. Ellison here, pitching-wise. Mr. Ellison. And it does not. It looks like this is also a first time out for Gage Ellison. So we've got Coach Hughes pulling out the young kids to face this squad here. So you're seen as, you know as much as we do at this point, folks. There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, we'll step aside a moment, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Laird Van Siever tripled 2 RBIs in the second. Has an opportunity to add 2 more here. It's 5-0. Oh, takes a hack, fouls it back. Oh, that's pretty good right there, guys. Have to keep that one. Takes a hack and fouls it back. That's a poet and didn't know it kind of thing. I'm sure my crack staff's in there letting me know that that wasn't very funny. Oh, 3 pitches. Van Siever down swinging for out number 2. That's a big out for Nixa. Little funky here for Gabe Ellison. Slinging it from the side. Definitely given the different arm angle. Carson Stipes, who singled and was stranded at second in his first at bat, takes ball 2. That's a big swing and a miss. Well, it was fouled back, excuse me. 2 balls and a strike. Jones is on deck. Stipes on base percentage this year, .412. He's ahead 3-1. So he's getting on base and takes ball 4. Woo, that's a big time take right there because, boy, that was borderline. I think probably could have gone either way. But Blue gave it to the hitter. That was a close pitch. Here we go, A.J. Jones now back to the top of the order. Getting ready to go their 3rd time through here in the 3rd inning. Struck out, singled, was stranded at first base in the first. Takes ball 1. Jack Bogard on deck. Misses away again, 2-0. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Francis Howell on the season. As A.J. Jones takes another ball, 3-1. 13-5 on the season. They are 4-0 in conference play. They just they swept their conference rival, Fort Zumwalt West, and then swept Troy Buchanan So that's an RBI walk for A.J. Jones. Craddock comes in to score. And that's off the glove of Jones and to the backstop. And Rogers scores from third. And everybody moves up 90 feet. So the wild pitch plates another one. It is now, what is that? 6. And a ground ball to Miller. It's going to score another run. Oh, no, that was 3 outs. Sorry, folks, my fault. And that ends the inning. So we head to the bottom of the third inning, and it's 6-0 Vikings. So, folks, you probably have seen that our good friends over at Prime Sports Midwest are keeping the middle inning scoreboard here and our end of inning scoreboard company for you. Well, there's a reason for that. Prime Sports Midwest has 2 locations, one in Fenton, one in Chesterfield. And you can also shop online at primesportsmw.com. Because, hey, it's the official gear provider of Youth Baseball Midwest, not to mention your favorite destination for all things baseball. And your favorite destination for all things baseball brings with it top gear, expert advice. It all helps you get game day ready. You know, it's not just about finding or getting great gear, it's about finding the right fit. So that's what Prime Sports Midwest does for players and families all across the Midwest. Hey, look, go check out if you're in the metro St. Louis area, Fenton or Chesterfield, shop online. If you're a club member, you get the discount. And, hey, remember, tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. All right, folks. Leading off here in the third at the top of the order, Wyatt Francis takes ball 1, and that's fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Speckert had the single in the first, the 2 walks. That's been the only blemishes on so far his outing. Fastball catches the corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good solid fastball right there on the corner. Comes back with the curveball, can't get him to chase. Two and two. Fastball is going to be foul. We'll do it again. And that is through the hole. So a leadoff single for Francis brings up Adam McKnight. And that is outside for ball one. Swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to McKnight. Francis on the season, I wanted to get to that. He's hitting .293. His on base is .458. Sorry, it took me a moment trying to catch up with something. Oh, that's a great pitch by Speckert. McKnight goes down swinging for out number 1 here in this inning. Wyatt Mabe is coming to the plate. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. Mabe on the season. Hitting .394. A good pitch at the knees right there. Took a little off that. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know if, because he has a couple different speeds to his fastball, so I don't know if it's maybe throwing a little bit of a cutter there. And that is outside. 2 balls and a strike. So Mabe is way ahead here, 3 balls and a strike. This Shuck man is slugging, looks like 645. And he grounds it to Tanner, who takes and goes to second on the transfer. He gets the lead runner, but they can't turn the double play. But that is out number 2. Mabe is on from the fielder's choice. Brings up another player spotlight here for everybody home, presented by Youth Baseball Midwest. Cameron Miller. Cameron Miller, as we said, heading to Texas Christian University. He's just a junior, and that fastball is up in the zone for ball 1. Miller on the season hitting .426. His on base looks like, yep, it is .520. He's got a 1205 OPS because he's slugging .685. 5 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run. It shows you his speed. The shortstop. And it's 3 balls, no strikes to Miller. Speckert being very careful with Miller here, not really giving him much to hit. I would imagine does he have a green light? I would imagine maybe he does. And that's right down the middle. Good pitch, though, at the knees. It wasn't bell tie. 3-1. Miller kind of just watched it go by. See if he gets another cookie here. Speckert gets the call on the outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. And a swing and a miss. Good fastball as Speckert comes all the way back to strike out Miller for out number 3. We head to the top of the 4th, 6-0 Vikings. All right, folks, we're back. Our player spotlight, Cameron Miller, presented by Youth Baseball Midwest. Hey, look, if you would like to support Youth Baseball Midwest, do so by joining the club. Go to youthbaseballmidwest.com, click on the Y.B.M Club tab, and hey, you know what? We got some great stuff in there. Great exclusive content, our daily bullpen. We also have some great partners that bring some discounts to it, and we're going to build it and grow it even more. So if you would like to support what we do, become a legacy member. 50% off for a full year. You can also join by on a monthly basis. Go check that out, youthbaseballmidwest.com. Click on the Y.B.M Club tab, and we sure do appreciate the support. Okay, Brady Tanner, ball 1, and correction, I did miss a run scored, and my crack staff on top of it. And it is no balls, 2 strikes to Tanner. It is a 7-0 lead by the Vikings. And we have Ellison out for his second inning of work. Boy, that ball is traveling. It carries. Because, man, that was off the end of the bat, and he's catching that on the warning track. So the ball is really carrying out to right field. So Miller to the plate here in the 4th. Miller has singled and walked, and he has scored both times. Fouls that one back out of play. Strike 1. Oh, well, that caught him in the back of the calf. So he's reached safely. Single, walk, and now the hit by pitch. I don't know what I guess that would be the cycle in reaching the base. You've walked, you've gotten a hit, and you've been hit. See if we get another pitch and change. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to be hanging in here pretty good with this. And we have got a pitching change coming up. So Ellison out. And we have number 6. Coming to the mound. I'll get you who that is here. Number 6 is Carter Bergen. So let's see if we got something on Mr. Bergen here that we can talk about. See if he's had any opportunities. So we do not. So we're seeing him ourselves for the first time here, and we'll see what we get. We're going to step aside a moment. We'll be right back. It'll be a little pro Viking, I think. All right, Speckert to the plate. Runner goes. Johnson with the throw, and I don't think he had much of a chance. That was a great jump. And I believe that is the same, yep. That is number 3 out there, Blake Schiller, running for the catcher with the stolen base. I don't think Johnson had any of a chance to throw him out. And his ball 1. Sorry, folks, my microphone is getting stuck on my jacket, and sorry. And Speckert into center. Oh, and misread by McKnight, and that gets to the fence. And Speckert into third with a triple. And it is 8-0 Vikings. So Speckert helping himself with the RBI triple. Chase Craddock stepped out of the box. I don't even know what you score that. I'm not quite sure, but I know he was out. On the bunt attempt, walked and scored a run in the third. He's 0 for 1. Big swing. It's quickly down 0-2. He put a charge into 1 earlier. Got plenty of pop in that bat. That ball jumped off his bat. Speckert was on his way home. Great job by Johnson just to keep that in front of him. And he holds up, makes it even 2-2. One of the things about these types of tournaments, I mean, it doesn't give you the full picture, but it does show you pitching depth. And I think that's good pitch. Right over the top, struck out number 2. 2 outs now. Chase Rogers to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. Struck out once, doubled in 2 RBIs, and has scored a run himself. So Coach Hughes coming out now. And we're going to get another pitching change. So Coach is just going through the arms here as much as he has. And we're going to see number 19 come to the mound. So Carter Bergen comes in, does his job. Gets the strikeout, and we're going to see number 19, who is, looks like Sapko, Karsten Sapko. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because it's S-A-P-K-O. Coming in to pitch for the Eagles. We'll take a moment, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Looks like we're ready to get back to it. We'll try and keep you up to date on some other scores happening around here, especially in the other 2 brackets, playing Hickman and Battle today. Smith Cotton is up 7-4 on Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars. So it's 1 ball. No strikes here to Chase Rogers. He holds up 2-0. Farmington, the Knights, taking on the Festus Tigers. They're up 5-0 over Festus right now. Mexico putting a beat down on Belton. The Pirates 16-3. And that is grounded foul for strike 1. Hannibal 12-10 over Petersburg Porta. I'm not sure who that even is. As we said, Smith Cotton 7-4 over the Jaguars of Fort Zumwalt West. We have an 8-0 score here. So, and that is not quite sure, but Speckert's tagged out at home, trying to steal for out number 3, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score 7-0 Vikings. Excuse me, 8-0 Vikings. Today's semifinal, folks, is presented by Kilo Gear. KiloGear.com. Build strength in every move. The next evolution in micro-weighted training. Doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm wearing mine right now. And I am burning calories, boosting the performance. I burnt all kinds of calories. I think I burned off all of breakfast this morning, I'll tell you that. But it has sure helped me. I'm feeling a lot better, feeling a lot different in my upper body because I've been wearing the shirt. You can get the Pro Compression, which is what I've got. I wear it under my shirts and whatnot. There's also, you can go on to select different apparel from casual wear to workout gear. Hey, whatever fits you, whatever fits your need, go check it out. KiloGear.com. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10 to get 10% off your purchase. All right. Speckert back out on the mound. He's going to be facing here in the bottom of the fourth, Miller, McCoy, Grady Eoff, and James Dernberger. And so here we go. Nixa struggling to get on the board. Second baseman Miller McCoy, he's 0 for 1, flew out to left field. Two balls, no strikes. McCoy hitting .439 on the season. Got a .545 slug. And he takes ball 3. So Speckert, a couple of long innings sitting down. He's back out here. Throws a strike there. 3 balls and a strike. And that misses in for ball 4 and the leadoff walk. Grady Eoff, 0 for 1. Grounded back to the pitcher. Spun that one right off the old top of the bat. And that's past Miller to the backstop, and McCoy is to second base on the wild pitch. One ball, one strike. Getting some encouragement from the dugout. Misses away, 2-1. And again, missing. 3 balls and a strike. I don't see any activity in the Vikings bullpen as of yet. Speckert a long look here. McCoy at second, fires, and a rope past a diving Bogard. Craddock to it quickly, gets it back in. Bogart, heck of an effort, but he was pinched up working off the runner and couldn't get to it. So a walk, a wild pitch, and a single, and Nixa has him at the corners for Dernberger, the DH who walked and was stranded in the second inning. There's a strike at the bottom of the knees. Dernberger hitting .270 on the season. Runner goes, and the throw, ooh, that's a good job by Bogart. Just being able to catch that baseball right there after it goes by Tanner. And it's 0-2, stolen base for Eoff. And second and third, nobody out. Fastball by Dernberger. Big out for Speckert here. Johnson, the catcher, coming to the plate. He still has Stewart behind him. 8-9. It's where it started for the Vikings. It started at the bottom of the order. We'll see if Nix's bottom of the order can produce some runs here for the squad. And that misses low. Ball one. Grounded fair. Throw. That's an out. That's a nice play over there by Rogers. The run does score, but the out recorded for the second out. And runner at third, trying to limit damage. That was a heck of a good throw. Got him by, and you have to know who's running. Johnson probably not the fastest guy, but still a heck of a nice play over there by Rogers, getting to it, getting that throw over and getting the out, trying to limit the damage. That misses. Ball one. To Zane Stewart. Stewart on the season, hitting .214.